Because if his cord wasn't wrapped around his neck, she might have actually dropped him. That's like how much he wanted to get out. And he was my easiest baby. He said, my dad was like, Kristen, this is going to freak you out. He said, I looked into the fault lines of what actually caused the earthquake. Because there's fault lines in the earth that are loose, and then once they start to grind together or separate or crash, into each other, that's what causes the shaking of an earthquake. He said the fault line that caused that earthquake was called the Logan line. My son is named Logan. We had his name picked out whenever I was like 2 or 3 months pregnant. We had no idea that this earthquake was going to happen. And I definitely wouldn't have scheduled my induction of having a baby on a day that I knew that the ground was going to start crumbling to pieces. But on the news after the earthquake happened, the DC's National Zoo came on the news, and they were like, we kind of thought something was happening because all the animals started to panic. She said they were saying most of the animals that were outside started to come back inside. And the animals that were in water, like the hippos and stuff, they came out of the water. Very odd stuff was happening that they usually don't do. And they said that about 30 seconds before the ground started shaking, the elephants started trumpeting. And my dad's like, the elephants and even God knew that a king was coming. And it's just so funny that his name is Logan King. My dad says he's going to be great. He's going to do great things. It's a crazy story. And a lot of people wouldn't believe me unless I gave them like the exact date. Like, I'll tell people, I'm like, what were you doing on the day that we had the earthquake? And they're like, oh yeah, how many years ago was that? I'm doing a video. I'll be out in a few minutes. I'm almost done.
Can I watch it with you?
You can't watch it with me, but do you want to come say hi to people on YouTube? Close the door. Alright, hold on. Just stay right there for a second. Alright, I'm going to introduce... I'm done with my pancakes. I can't do it anymore. Just stay back for a second. I have half. I ate a good bit, though. I'll eat more later, though. I eat the pancakes for dinner. But, anyways, that was the birth of my son. And then, 11 months later to the day, I had my daughter, my oldest daughter, born. I'm moving things out of the way so she can come pop her head in and say hello. I had my older daughter 11 months later to the day, almost to the minute. My son was born at 1:55 and my daughter was born at 1:53, 11 months later. So this is Aria. Come sit on up. You gotta sit up so we can see you. And she's my girl, my kindergarten girl.
I got one silver tooth right here and two right here.
Yes, because she likes sugar and she doesn't brush her teeth as good as she should.
Well, at least I do. I did. I used to, but now I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes I'm running out of toothpaste and then I can't get it out and I need someone to help me.
Yeah, well, I can help you with getting your toothpaste out.
Okay, but I can't even get my toothpaste out because the lid is too big for my thing, my holder.
Yeah, she doesn't like the fluoride type toothpaste, so she still likes to use the training stuff, which her dentist has said that she shouldn't use that kind. We need to use the grown-up toothpaste now.
It's so spicy.
It's a little bit spicy, but once you get used to it, it's actually pretty good and refreshing. It feels nice to brush your teeth.
Yeah, it does.
All right. So we're going to go since we're already running on almost 40 minutes. If you've made it to the end, you guys are awesome. Most people just 2 minutes and then they're like, there you go. They're like, I'm done. I'm done after 2 minutes. So if you guys stayed through this whole video, that's awesome. And I really do appreciate you guys. And I really do care for all of you. And I love all the comments and the subscribers and stuff like that. And maybe soon we will get to do a mukbang with my kids, Aria, Logan, and Kiara, also named Munch. So, all right. Do you want to say bye to YouTube?
Bye-bye.
Bye, YouTube.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.